Oh, what a shit start. I tried to say something, my mic was muted. Hang on, I just got to do the usual crap here. Hang on.
What a shit start.
There it is. Yeah, hi guys. I got text right at that moment I started the show. Yeah, hello everyone that's out there. As you know, I have no friggin' idea who comes on the show. Right now, there's no one but me. And that's shit because I don't want to talk. I'm not in the mood to talk at all. For those who... Oh, shit, hang on. For those who have received my message and the link to the show, can you please come on? I like to see some new faces. I don't care who comes on because I'm not in the mood to talk, actually. Fuck, a lot's happened this week. This is probably one of the most, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry. I'm fucking lost for words. We got this protest on Saturday here in Melbourne. Why, of all the fucking cities in the world, do I have to live in this fucked up city called Melbourne, the guinea pig city of the fucking world, who for years and years was classed as the most livable fucking city? Sorry for my swearing, but they have set this up for years, telling everyone in Melbourne, you live in the most wonderful world in the city. Life is great. Just fucking take it easy. Just do what the government tells you because they love you. And bang, they have hit us with this shit like you cannot believe. It's been planned for years, guys. It's been planned for... Christina, come on, will you? I just sent Christina a text saying someone asked for her to come on. Ash won't... For all the Ash followers or whatever, she won't be on tonight, all right? It's only going to be an hour show, no more. Like I said from the start, it's only 2 days away from Saturday. I really don't know what to fucking think. People are telling me, you got to go. And in my heart says, I have to go. But then there's other people telling me, don't go. You're going to be a lamb to the slaughter. You can't trust the people who are organising this. You know, that's what shits me in all these years. You don't know who to trust. And at this moment right now, my head's in a fucking spin, you know. I do not know who to trust. I have people contacting me. I believe that they're good people. And now they're telling me, don't believe this person. I don't fucking know what to believe, to be honest. I mean, Saturday can't come quick enough, to be honest. Just get it over and done with. You know, I'm not fucking worried about a fine. Look, I shouldn't even be talking about Saturday, to be honest. I'm not, because you know what's going on now? The buzzword is incitement. Out of nowhere, they've come up with this fucking garbage called incitement. Anyone who promotes, organises, fuck knows who's organising this protest by Bush Telegraph. Anyone supposedly who talks about it gets charged for fucking incitement. What the fuck is incitement? Is there a law that you can't fucking organise a peaceful protest? We had the lovely, amazing gentleman, Solly, 76-year-old. A fucking is a hero. The guy is going out on his own. He went on his bullshit fucking protest on his own to Parliament, and there's a fucking million cops fucking didn't arrest him, but they told him to get the hell out of there. And he got arrested 3 days ago. If you haven't seen it, there's an interview in the police station where he just absolutely spoke like a fucking absolute hero. And I guarantee the guy that was interviewing him, he fucking woke up and he must have felt that fucking guilty listening to this old man telling the truth. He must have thought, what the fuck? You know, the cops all know it's fucking bullshit. They're only there to protect themselves and their jobs. When he heard Solly talk, he must have gone home that fucking night and said, am I doing the right thing being a fucking pig in his police force? What do they call it, the police force? I ask people. You know, just think about it. It's not police serving, police fucking force. And that's what it is right now. What's happening here in Melbourne is fucking disgusting. Something happened today. A supposed pregnant woman got arrested. I don't know. I don't know whether it was staged, whether it's to just put fear into people to not go to this protest. It looks dodgy as fuck. But really, I just don't fucking know what to think now. Remember that shit 2 weeks ago? A woman getting choked in Collingwood by a supposed policeman, choking her for like minutes, I don't know how long, while the boyfriend's going around getting good camera shots and fucking this and that. Fake as fuck. Guess what? I got a strike on that fucking video 2 hours ago. I got a strike on that video 2 hours ago, but because I already received a strike, 4 or 5 days ago on my Peekay Censored Again 2 channel, they said, because it's in between the strike, it's okay. I have had 4 fucking videos like that in the last 4 or 5 days. No more just removed. It's all strike, strike, strike. David Icke video. It's on every fucking channel on YouTube, but within 6 hours it got fucking hits me with a strike. Guess what? If you watch my channel, I'm riding my bike around fucking my suburb, talking to people. BS Awakening, whatever the date. I got hit with a fucking strike from the bike ride on the 20th of August. 13 days ago. On Peekay Censored Again 2. Another one. Yeah, no worries. It's a strike, but because it's in between this fucking 1 week suspension, you're okay. I went against the terms and conditions of YouTube, talking to a guy in front of his fucking house, just a chit-chat. How the fuck is that terms and conditions? Honestly, I've had, I don't know, 10 of these videos, but they chose that one. But guess what? That was also on Peekay Censored. Only an hour ago, I got a strike on Peekay Censored. Oh, not a strike, just removed video, thank fuck. Same video. I mean, fucking what's going on? Come on, people. Someone join in the fucking chat. For fuck's sake. It's not about me talking. if you're here now, I am doing a podcast, same time, in 2 days' time, 9 p.m. Friday night. I am going to have, you can just see me chat now. Oh my God, love him. Love the guy. I've mirrored his videos. He is fantastic. He's a new boy on the block, as I say. He will come on. He is fantastic. He is doing fantastic work. And I love that. I love promoting new people. Unlike fucking Max Egan and these fucking self-centered pieces of garbage who are only there for their own fucking selves. I will promote people like, oh my God, and he will come on my show on Friday, and I'll have other people. So tune in Friday, same time. This is the hours before Saturday. Who fucking knows what will happen after Saturday? Whether it'll be a bloodbath, whether it'll be a fucking riot. I guarantee you there will be more police at a protest than the world has ever seen. But I'm not going to talk about this now. This will be all talking about on Friday. Saturday is going to be something that has never, ever been seen in the history of this fucking planet here in fucked up Melbourne. But as I speak, I am going to introduce someone who's come on, and I'm so fucking rapt he's here. Roscoe, how are you, friend? You're on mic, mate. You're on mute, mate. You're on mute. Roscoe, you're muted. Unmute. Roscoe, you're on mute. Can you hear me?
All right, I think I worked it out now.
Start again, mate. About time you come on. About time you. How are you, mate? Haven't seen you for what, 2 years since younger Jackson. Where you been?
It's been a while.
You've grown a beard, mate.
I've been sitting at home doing nothing, get bored. Couldn't be fucked even shaving.
You've been playing your music.
Playing music, just fucking trying to finish my documentary, which is almost done, running late.
Oh, hang on a sec. Sorry. Hang on a sec. We've got this clown. Peekay #1 fan. Get fucked. What's this? What's this shit?
I got to give you some support, Peter.
Oh, I thought it was someone, pretty decent that I could, it was you. Fucking hell.
I'm decent. Where are you going?
You're not my #1 fan. You're probably my number 142nd fan.
Oh, anyway, I'm your number 142, am I? Lovely. What do you think about that truth in your face?
Number what?
He reckons he's number 142nd.
You're his 33rd fan.
When you say that, Christina, I don't know how old you are. Remember the Battle of Irving? The 142nd fastest gun in the West. Irving. Remember that truth in your face?
Do you like my top?
5G, we got you covered. Don't change the subject. You're a music man, truth in the face. Do you remember the song, The Battle of Irving, where we sang the 142nd fastest gun in the West? Irving.
Hang on. What era are you talking about?
Go back to the 60s.
About 3 years ago.
You sang it. It's the battle. Oh, anyway. Have a rest, Christina. I was talking to Roscoe for a second. Roscoe.
Yo.
I don't know if you know, I had an isolation party on Friday. Have you seen that? What are the fucking rules about playing music in your own home during the afternoon?
The rules are that you can play it as loud as you want, but as long as it doesn't get too extreme,
Is there a meter reading on fucking noise levels?
From memory, because I had a mate that had the same issue, was playing music and his neighbour was complaining, but he was allowed to play it as loud as he wanted to, but it couldn't be like constant for like 8 hours straight. Like you'd have to like have a break.
Oh, really? Well, I was 4 hours.
There was no actual limit on the volume, but there was a limit where you had to have a break if it was going for too long.
I was 4 hours. It was in my own house. It wasn't speakers outside. No one fucking complained except one person, which I still haven't confronted. I know who it is. And as you know, the fucking pigs came around.
I'm pretty sure even if it's for one day, it doesn't matter. It's only if you do it for like day after day after day.
Yeah. Oh, I will be doing it day after day after day. It can get fucked, you know? I mean, I should have said more, but I just wanted them to fuck off. So, you know, she should have come and complained to me, but she... So anyway... Hang on, someone's trying to ring me. Ah, no. Hang on, guys. I'll just go on mute. You can talk for a second.
Where are you from, Truth in Your Face?
I asked you the same question.
Where are you from? Are you from Melbourne?
I'm in Melbourne.
Oh, you're in Melbourne? Okay, you're one of us.
Yep.
You're Team Melbourne, are you?
Team
How are you
Melbourne.
enjoying the lockdown?
Oh, it hasn't really stopped me from doing anything, so...
Oh, that's good.
All the people I hang around with are in the local area.
Peter?
I'm back.
That must have been a woman, otherwise you would have taken that call.
It was a woman.
Am I right?
Hey?
I said that must have been a woman, otherwise you would have taken that call.
She wants to meet me, but...
see? She's on good.
She's 27...
I should join sports.
She's probably 33 kilometres away. And she
33 kilometres away.
Well, you know...
That's a no-go zone. You've only got 5 kilometres to play with.
I shouldn't say this because they probably watch... I went to my daughter's place today in Caroline. I thought that was 5 kilometres away, and I measured it. It was 9.2 kilometres. Fuck. Anyway, I got home safely. Just back to Roscoe for a second. What are you drinking?
Pepsi.
What?
Pepsi.
Oh, fuck off. That is garbage, mate. Honestly, I mean, I drink anything, but that shit.
I hate Coke. I can't drink Coke.
Oh, well, what were you drinking at the pub?
Oh, bourbon or beer.
Well, you were drinking Furfies like everyone else.
So tell us how your fast went, Peter.
Yeah, okay.
You're still alive.
Hey?
So you didn't last 8 days because you're still alive.
All right, everyone. In chat, sorry, I've ignored everyone. Who's there? CJ, Mr. Cheswick, what a fucking legend. If you don't know Mr. Cheswick, he's got his Mr. Cheswick 3 channel. I've just seen that. Subscribe to him. He's a legend. Oh, St. George, let's just say. We all know. Do you know St. George, Christina?
No,
He's a crazy man.
I told you I only know you. That's it.
He was at the protest. You would have seen him. Oh, my God. You're there. Fantastic. Anyway. How did my fast go? Fuck. Monday, not just gone, the Monday before, I had my last meal, 8 o'clock or whatever I ate. I said, fuck it, I'm going to do a solid fast. No drink, no food, nothing for 7 days. I've done many 7 days, but I've cheated in between. Had bickies, I had fucking, you know. I went 4 days. The 4th day was my isolation party. In the afternoon, I went for a ride and I felt like I was fucking going to die. I was fucking feeling fucked. No energy, no. I got home and I said, fuck it. Because all you do on a fast, you just want to kill time. You know, you go to bed early, you sleep in. Oh, another day, please, another day. And you just count the days. Oh, fuck, is it halfway? Oh, this is my 3rd day. This is my 4th day. I'm telling you, first 3 days is fucking torture. Anyway, come to the isolation party. I said, fuck it, I'm going to do some weeding in the front lawn. And if I'm going to do that, I might as well turn the fucking music on, you know? So that turned into my own party. And I said, fuck it, I'm dry as fuck. And so I got out a bottle of champagne and I started drinking that while I'm, you know, doing my shit. So I cheated. I had a bottle of champagne, but no solids. Then I think the next day I had a cup of coffee in the morning. Then the next day I had 2 glasses of wine, 4, 5, 6. And on the 7th day I had nothing till 6 p.m. So I thought I'm going to pig myself out on tacos, which is mincemeat. I cooked the mincemeat. I got the tacos, the soft tacos ready. I said I'm going to eat 10 of these. But I wasn't even feeling hungry. I struggled to eat fucking 3 of them. Honestly, I struggled to eat 3 of them. You don't even feel hungry after 7 days. You got to try it, people. And I felt fantastic. Fantastic. But fuck, I'm making up for it now. Because if you
So what
watch
we say
my
about
video,
Saturday? Are you going on Saturday, Peekay?
No, don't talk about the protest.
I'll talk about
What are you
it.
talking about?
No, you're not talking about it. No, don't change the
I'll
subject.
talk about it.
No, you
I'll
don't.
talk about it because I'm expecting them to come on my door at any moment. I could get dragged out of here whilst I'm
I'm
online.
going to fucking mute you. No protest talk here. All right, talk about the protest. Well, I get a drink. I'll let you talk about it. I'll be
I was
minutes.
just going to ask you. I was asking if you were going.
Don't ask me anything. Talk about it yourself.
Well,
Right,
we don't know
I'm
if it's going
going.
ahead now. I'm definitely going if it's on, but I don't know if it's on.
Yeah, if it's there, it's there.
Yeah, I could virtually walk there, so I don't have to worry about not being able to get there.
You know, I'm about 30 k's, 33 k's away. No, 30 k's away.
So, what do you reckon? They'll probably shut down all the roads, will they?
Yeah, I'd say there'll be checkpoints blocking
Yeah.
off all the entrances to the city. That's what I reckon they're going to do.
Yeah,
Or,
they're coming down pretty heavy.
or
Anyway, so this
they're
video
gonna
that's
allow
circulating. What do you think of this video that's circulating? Is it fake or is it real?
the female that got arrested.
Yeah,
Is that the one?
yeah.
I just saw it about an hour ago, so I don't know. I take everything I see. I just take as fake initially. So anything that's on the news, it's fake. So,
Yeah, yeah, I know. But I think the
but I
test
reckon,
is.
they
Yeah,
might
I
allow
think the
the
test
protest
is
to go
if
ahead just as an excuse to for the third wave. That's the possibility too. They're just going to allow it to go ahead and give that fuckwit an excuse to call a third wave. That's what I'm worried about.
Nah, that's a given. We're definitely. He wanted to extend the state of emergency for another 12 months, which means, he would have kept us locked down for 12 months. So he's got 6. But the intention is to lock us down, to keep us locked down, regardless of whether we protest or not. That's why I'm not too concerned about that side of it. Because the intention is to keep us locked down and to keep us obedient.
We're the test subjects for the whole control. Was it the police state, fascism?
Yeah,
that's where we're heading.
yeah, we're definitely the test state. But hopefully, I do believe a lot more people are waking up by the day.
Doesn't anyone think it's strange that Victoria is the only state that has a different health act than every other state? Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
The health act, which all these state emergency and the directions that fall under the legislation, Victoria has its own act.
The Public Health and Wellbeing Act.
That's only for Victoria.
Only, is it?
The rest of Australia has the Biometrics Act or something. So
okay.
I thought it's a bit strange that Victoria we have our own, and we seem to be the ones that are
a bit deliberate.
Going through all this shit.
A bit deliberate, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, that act. I'm not too interested in. It's all a load of crap anyway. Most of the stuff there, all these directions are all unlawful. But the problem is you've got to argue them.
Yeah.
And people can't be bothered.
Did you hear Brett Sutton fucked up today in his press conference about the curfew? Did you hear what he said about curfew?
What did he say?
A journalist asked if the curfew was being effective, And he said, well, he doesn't really know, but he does know that at least it's making it easier for them to keep track of people that may be breaking curfew. It's easier to find people that are breaking curfew. That's what Brett Sun said. The curfew is working okay because it's easier to find the people that are breaking curfew. Like,
they're just idiots. They're just a bunch of idiots. Seriously. I mean,
the fact that he doesn't know whether it's effective, he doesn't even know why they introduced it. That's actually against legislation. Because the legislation says the directions have to be, there's got to be a reason why they introduce the directions.
Well, they've got a reason, but they're not telling us. But we know what it is. It's just a load of bullshit. I mean, the very fact that we have a curfew isn't that enough for people to wake up to this? Why the hell will we have a curfew? I mean, I'm virtually locked in my home 23 hours a day. I just go to the local shop, go for a walk or whatever.
Well, the curfew, it's. Imagine if you were like a night owl and you did all your, you lived your life at night. Like, it's forced you to,
Yeah, I'm finding that I'm going to bed earlier and waking up earlier. In line with the curfew. In bed by 8 o'clock and up at 5 a.m.
and the craziest thing about the curfew is because it's everyone needs to get everything done by 8 o'clock. What it does, it creates more people in the same place at the same time, so they can get everything done at 8 by 8.
Yeah.
So therefore, if there was a virus, it creates more risk.
Yeah.
Prior to 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Whereas after 8, there's less risk because most people are in bed. So
yeah,
it's just control.
It's just crazy. It's crazy shit. And look, I don't know what's going on with the business owners, but if I was a business owner, I would be, I would be jumping up and down about this because it hasn't affected me that much financially, but most people it has, and the people losing their businesses. They're never to reopen. I just don't understand why they're not. They're just not standing up. Everyone's just so compliant. It's so frustrating how compliant people are.
A few times a week, I drive from where I am to Dingley, which is about 25 k's. So it's a 20-minute drive, and I've been doing it probably 2-3 days a week in the last 2 weeks, and the roads are still busy. Like peak hour is still a bit. It's not as busy as it used to be, but there's still a lot of people still working.
Yeah.
So
all right, guys.
that's over my side of the city. I don't know about your side, but
all right.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. I haven't. Look, I've actually haven't driven my car. I drove today because I had to go buy something at lunchtime. But apart from that, I don't think I've driven my car for about 10 days. Because I'm working from home, so I don't have to drive anywhere. But yeah, look, there's activity during the day. Yeah, because a lot of people have work permits issued to them. But a lot of people are still restricted. Just depends on how lucky you are with as far as what sort of job you're doing. All the people working for the government are all working.
You're right. No government person's lost their job.
Well, I've been stopped once by the police, and they didn't even get out of the car. They pulled up beside me, window to window, and asked me to read out my license number to them. They didn't even want to touch my license.
Yeah. Well, apparently. Yeah, well, when I went over the border crossing when I went to visit Geelong, I went to hand them my license and they didn't, and she wouldn't take it. She said, "Oh, no, just show it to us," and then she waved me through. So yeah, I did a bit of an Eve Black myself there, Peekay, but because I didn't post it online, maybe I should have.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, unfortunately.
This is my.
You can stay quiet if you like. I'm having a good old chin wag here with Roscoe.
Well, just fucking shut up for a minute, will you? Listen, just going to ask Roscoe. Tell us the story about your mum and dad who were going to go in a nursing home. Is that correct?
No, they weren't going to go to a nursing home. They were worried about the nursing homes because they are getting old. They're sort of awakened to the whole fake news and how the BS thing isn't actually real. Like, they understand that, but they still, because they still watch the news, they were still a bit worried about what they were hearing about the aged care centres. So they're sort of like 50-50 on the fence. So even though they know it's fake, but they still were a bit worried until they saw your video or your videos. And then that sort of like closed the deal. Sort of like, yep, it's all fake. Like they're happy. They're not stressed anymore. But yeah, they were concerned that if they did have to go to an aged care home, what would happen. But yeah, no.
You know what? You know, Roscoe, every single person in Melbourne should go to each one of these fucking nursing homes with banners out front and say, no one ever fucking put anyone in these fucking stinking homes because they are a fucking disgrace. They have sold themselves to the fucking criminals who are running this. They are killing the elderly. No one should put anyone in these fucking joints because they don't give a rat's clacker about anyone that goes in there. It's about money, money, and money. They rip the fuck out of the poor people in the last days of their lives. They take virtually every single cent they have. As you know, Kerry Stokes runs this fucking Estia Homes, the one in my place here. And my God, have I exposed those bastards? Supposedly 55 beds when there's only 30. The fucking lies that they tell. Even 2 days ago, another 3 nursing homes have been hit by this fucking virus. Andrews comes out every fucking day. 17 deaths, all aged care. Oh, sometimes 15 out of 17. He has got 1,600 people, active cases sitting there every day, and every day between 10 and 20 people die in Melbourne in aged care homes, and he's using them fucking poor elderly people as figures in his fucking speeches every fucking day, and the dumbed down fucking normies. Oh, another 10,000 deaths. Oh, fucking, I'm going to put my mask on. Oh, fucking. It is fucking unbelievable how people can't see this shit. Out of 150 people that have died in a week, 137 from aged care homes. What the fuck? And people can't see? It's fucking beyond belief how stupid fucking this planet is.
Do you know this? Do you know what the statistics are on how many, like for example, in 2019, how many elderly died just from old age last year?
In
you
where?
know that figure?
Where?
Australia. No, just
how many
Australia figure.
I'll guess.
How many died from old age?
It has to be well over 100,000.
I'm pretty sure it was either 2018 or 2019. I saw 300 a day.
A
the
day.
Average is
300
elderly a day.
That's 100,000. Fuck, I'm good. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, like that. That's just people are elderly that die from old age. 300 a day, and yet people are think the apocalypse is coming because 10 died in one day.
Roscoe, 130 people die a day in fucking Victoria. 130. And on average, it's been 3 a day from COVID. What about the 130 fucking 7 Daniel Andrews doesn't give a fuck about because it's all about fucking COVID fucking 19. Heartfelt condolences for the 15 that died fucking yesterday. Oh, my God. It's all fucking unbelievable. Who wants to hear this shit every day? It's fucking unbelievable. It's like the 6 o'clock fucking news every day at midnight. Dad fucking Andrews comes out and people are going to watch his see you next Tuesday. Listen to his fucking same fucking spiel every fucking day. I don't watch TV, guys. I went to my daughter's place today. Fuck it. She has the big screen on the TV. I guarantee you, COVID fucking every 2 minutes, there was this fucking ad about COVID stay safe shit. 6 months fucking in, and it has been on and on and on and on. It's fucking media-induced fucking hysteria. That's what it is. It is nothing to what's going to come up soon with the vaccination. The vaccination propaganda coming up now is going to be like the world has never fucking seen before. And anyone is an anti-vaxxer is going to be fucking demonized like never.
There's so many layers. Like, do you know this? My theory. Well, I don't know if anyone else has got this theory about the shit that's happening in America with all these cities becoming deserted. My theory is like that's all planned because they're going to convert those cities to smart cities. So what better way to convert them when no one's there? Then they'll open them up as a smart city and give all these incentives for people to move back in.
Well, Melbourne is a smart city.
How's that an incentive?
I mean full-on smart city. Like, I mean totally AI controlled, like everything.
Why would that be an incentive? That's most people want to get out of the cities now.
No. But I'm saying is they'll introduce some incentive to get people back. I'm not saying the smart city's the incentive. Like, they'll create some sort of incentives to get people back.
You mean they'll bribe us?
Yeah,
we're getting used to getting bribed.
Like, we don't have to worry about that because I don't think we're going to get to that extent. What's happening over there?
You've seen the CDC come out. 94% of supposed deaths of 187,000 are fucking 2.6 average underlying health conditions. Got nothing to do with COVID. That brings the figure of 187,000 deaths in America to 6,000. And we know that's all bullshit and zero, but 6,000 from 180 brings the whole fucking thing down to, people you talk to, what about America? Fucking, it's real, everyone's dying there. Fucking bullshit. Is the mainstream talking about that? You'll never hear that on the mainstream.
I don't know if they had all the big protests around the world on the mainstream, if people saw anything, because I don't watch the mainstream anymore.
I saw the one in England.
Was it on? What was it on? Was it on Sky or?
I just saw it on someone's YouTube channel.
Oh no,
they played the David Icke.
I've seen them all, but are they showing it on mainstream? Are they showing it on the regular news? I doubt it.
I think I
maybe on Sky News they might show it.
Today I watched the press conference today. It was the first time I watched it in like probably a week and a half.
Yeah.
What did they say, Musco? What was the figures today?
It was I can't remember. Like, I don't even worry about the figures. I just wanted to hear what he had to say about the extension, about the 6-month extension. And he reckons
I'll just talk about that. We've got these fucking idiots in Parliament. There's like 40 in the legislative council, whatever. Made up 18 Labor, I think it's 13 Liberal, and 7 fucking independent idiots like Darren Hinch and fucking Animal Party or some shit. All fucking playing the same script. This happens all the time. They debate this fucking bullshit. They make out there's this debate. We all know it's going to be 2019, which is what it ended up with. It's all fucking bullshit. Don't worry about these idiots saying, oh, yeah, I'm against it. They've all got the numbers picked out. They've all told it, you do this, you do that. Don't worry. It's the same as in federal with fucking Pauline Hanson and all these fucking... When it happened, the carbon tax about... I said this in my first video I ever made on YouTube where I talked on my own about how politics is fucked, about the carbon tax. That's when Labor had a two-seat majority in the upper house, 68 to 66. They debated for 5 fucking days, so-called debate, where all the fucking Liberals are opposed to carbon tax, all the fucking Labor are with it. You know, there's no independent thought. After 5 days, the vote was 68, 66. Can you fucking believe it? You know, the whole fucking debate shit is just acting to make out there's this fucking opposition and they actually fucking debate this shit. Anyone
they're all the same team.
Fucking told to do as we tell you or fucking shut up.
They're all
on the same team. You know?
Well,
they're all together. I don't like that term, but Darren fucking Hedge, the supposed, oh, I'm against all this child fucking shit. The guy's a fucking dog. He goes into politics and does fuck all. Fuck all. When he went into politics, he did fuck all. And he comes out now, he's got his own party. And they voted against this shit. But, you know, we got the fucking Greens who are fucking scum, absolute fucking scum. They went on the side of, you know, they just picked out whoever. 2019, they had to make it close to look like, oh, you know.
Yeah, they're going to extend the state of disaster as well, he reckons.
Only until the 13th, though, isn't it? Isn't it just, it's just until the 13th?
Yeah, he wants to extend that as well, which I don't know why.
I just can't listen to Andrews anymore. It's like how they can get up there and blatantly lie the way they lie to the Australian public and just keep doing it day after day after day. You know, it just blows my mind. You know, like what sort of
he's strong. He's a great leader, like the fucking New South Wales person.
Who's saying that? I haven't heard anyone say that.
Like that. I nearly said the C word. Fucking sorry. Like that in New Zealand, the most horrible fucking thing that's ever fucking lived, and they fucking love her because they've locked them down.
No one loves her, and no one loves Andrews. What are you talking about? I don't know one person who likes Daniel Andrews or Jacinda Ardern.
I got removed from Twitter for calling Andrews a C word. They actually
cannibal.
Suspended me off Twitter because I called him the C word.
A cannibal or a Christian?
See you next day.
I'm telling you, if they had a vote today, Andrews would win in a fucking landslide.
Why do you say that? No, I don't believe that.
Hey, wait,
because the population is fucking mental.
This is how
they saying the lockdown has saved 100,000 fucking lives, and people believe that. And they got it. Honestly, they are saying that the lockdown is saving 100,000 fucking lives. It's beyond belief. And this is the same in New Zealand, where there's fucking no one dying because she's locked everyone. Now, we might as well fucking lock ourselves down till we're fucking 100 and live at home and never go out. So we
don't give them any ideas.
The flu's gone. We have done it the flu.
I'm sure that's all.
What would be really ideal? The ideal thing. Hang on, I've got to word this right. The most ideal thing for everyone to do, like this would never happen, but if everyone in Victoria spent 2 days just going to get supplies from the shops that will last them 2 weeks, and then in 2 days' time, everyone stay home for 2 weeks. Like everyone. Every shop closed, every supermarket, every service station, everyone just stay home for 2 weeks, get your supplies for 2 weeks, stay home for 2 weeks. And technically, after 2 weeks, everyone's quarantined and it should be over.
Well, that's the logic, right? But if they applied that logic, we would have been in lockdown for 2 weeks, 3, maximum 4. What's this, like 18 months bullshit? How do you justify that? How do you justify that? Does that make sense to anyone? And people are just compliant. It just blows me away.
This is how brainwashed people are. I had
an
argument with someone on Twitter probably about a month ago, saying that she had a family member who died from COVID who was only 40 years old in Australia. It would have been about 2 months ago. So,
no one.
Yeah, well, back then there was only one person in their 40s had died, right? And you know what her excuse was? Plus the person in their 40s that died had underlying issues anyway. But her excuse as to why her relative wasn't mentioned is because there's also people that die that aren't mentioned in the news. That was her excuse. That there are people dying from COVID that we're not even being told about.
Oh, please. What's wrong with these people?
They'll jump on anyone that looks remotely like dying.
They want to be part of the story, you know.
I'm going to tell you the story. I'm going to tell you the story, guys.
Go on, tell us a story, Peter. Tell us a bedtime story.
Shut up, with my music episode, right? The woman across the road, who would have copped my fucking noise like more than anyone.
You're always on about this woman across the road.
No, not the one that dobbed me in, the one straight across.
You love women across the road.
Her husband died 6 weeks ago from cancer. Harley comes out. When I last spoke to her 5 weeks ago, she believed this shit. I didn't want to talk about it. I noticed her 2 days ago sweeping the fucking leaves off the fucking front. I ran out there. I got to her. She put her hand out. Oh, stay away from me. Like, you know, the 6 foot shit. I said, are you fucking kidding? I should have just said, fuck you, and I'm off. Because I wanted to talk to her about the music, right? Anyway, I started talking about the fucking COVID shit. I said a few things. I thought she's listened to me. After 5 minutes, she says, you know, I didn't listen to a word you said to me for 5 minutes. I've got my own opinions on this. And I said, fucking what? I said, look, I haven't come here to talk about this shit. I want to talk about, did you hear my music Friday? She said, no, I didn't hear a thing. I said, fucking, but this idiot next door to you is fucking ring the cops up, saying it was too loud in the middle of the afternoon. You didn't hear a thing. Anyway, she walked into a fucking inside a house in a driveway, and I sort of followed her 1 foot in her driveway, in her house. Hey, can you just get out, please? I said, fucking what? You're not allowed. Because of the
about too. I wouldn't let you on my driveway.
Yeah, she's not very good looking. Honestly, no way there. But because this bullshit where you can't have whatever person visit, whatever, she told me 1 foot, get out. I didn't want to upset her because her husband's just died 6 weeks ago. And anyone else would have said, go get fucked, you idiot.
Perfect
I'm not going to talk to her. I will not talk to this brain dead fucking moron again. She won't be watching this. Talk about taking a blue pill. You know, I said to her, do you wear a mask? Oh, yeah, all the time. I said, I don't care. I could wear it forever. It doesn't worry me. You know, I said, fuck, you will be wearing it forever. You know, trust me. Honestly,
hey, Peter, tell us about your neighbours. Tell us about your new neighbours that you found.
All right.
The Samoans.
Yeah. Did you know about the Samoans too?
Yeah, I saw the video here.
One day, I rode my bike around.
It was a video. I didn't see the video.
One day, nothing was happening. I was going home, actually. These 2 fucking women are coming and walking in my street, ass. And I waited for them to pass my place and the opposite street where the noise complainer was. I didn't want to fucking talk to them in front of them. 2 houses away. Hello, ladies. Oh, hello, how are you? I got a simple question. Yeah. The same thing. Are you wearing that mask because you scared of the fine or you believe there's a virus? There was a bit of a delay. None of your fucking business. Sorry. Okay. I didn't realise you were into the anti-social distancing. Yeah, sorry about that. Then the other woman jumped in and says, can you please fuck off? Or something to that effect. I said, listen, you two, please take the vaccine because we don't need 2 fucking idiots like you living here. All right? Fuck off. So anyway, I thought that my day's done. This is only 50 metres from my place.
You met your match.
I go back. I said, fuck, I'm going home. Something in my head said, no, fuck it. I went around a corner, only like 100 yards away on the corner. Oh, this woman won't leave me alone.
Speaking of vaccines, also keep in mind.
Let me finish the story.
Before you finish, sorry.
So the guy in the corner, I spoke to him a few times. I went back to him. Actually, I spoke to him just before that. I wanted to give him an update on these 2 fucking morons. Blah, blah, blah. Diagonally across is this house, I'm telling you. where
I'm
this-
glad I don't live in your neighbourhood. My God.
diagonally across is this a woman about 2 weeks ago that was walking on the side. I didn't know she lived there. She wasn't wearing a mask. I said, "Hey, beautiful, hey, no mask, beautiful." She smiled at me. Week later, she's sitting on the front porch. She lives in that house. No mask. Hello. She laughed at me. Anyway, I rode up there. She's sitting there again. But there's her husband. What a beautiful man. What a beautiful fucking family. I walked in there. I put my bike there. He's got all this stuff in the front. Bikes like fucking washing machines. And there's two other people in there. I said, "What is there, a garage sale?" No. That, I'm on a mission from God to, give to people. I said, "Fucking what? Am I living in the real world?" I've got someone here who is actually not here for themselves. They're loving everyone. And I went in, I shook this guy. I hugged him. I hugged the woman. I hugged the other two. I didn't know fuck who they were. What was there was bread, rolls. There's fucking everything. There's vegetables, bags of this. And I'm thinking this guy goes to Coles and spends $400, $500 3 times a week just to share to the community. I said, "Fucking, this guy's amazing." And what I said to him, I've got 2 lawnmowers, because, he's apparently a mechanic engineer. I gave him my lawnmowers. I went home and brought 2 lawnmowers. He had all these little bikes. He gave a beautiful little pink bike for my 8-year-old granddaughter, polished it up beautifully, which I gave it to her today. Anyway, that's enough. But I started talking to this guy, and honestly, I've never seen someone stare at me to what I was saying, like engrossed with what I was saying. I spoke to a lot of people. This guy was just taking every Peter, you were telling me all this stuff. You were wonderful, and it was just fucking inspiring me. And here I am thinking, because with these other 2 people were just getting a bag full of rolls and then going, taking them away. And I thought, fucking hell. I thought this guy was actually spending his own money on this. But when I went around the next day and sat inside, and he actually told me Coles, if you don't know Coles is, the big fucking supermarket chain, they actually beat, there's a law or a government thing, from all the profits you make, you have to give something back to the community. This guy is actually a pastor in this church, whatever. So he's got into Coles, which is not the closest one, 30 minutes away in Tullamarine. He goes into the back of Coles Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. They have 2, 3 trolley loads of whatever, bread, rolls, vegetables, you name it. Takes it in his cart, he puts it out in the front of his place for anyone to come and just take what they like. Potatoes, you name it. I won't be going to Coles fucking again. This guy is my shopping centre. Honestly, I've got that many bread rolls and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I can't eat them. This guy's an absolute fucking amazing, adorable man that is Samoan. And I went there again today. Absolutely beautiful people. I would have never met.
And you've gone back every day since, haven't you, Peter?
I went back today. Yeah, just
have you gone back every day since?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, because what I did yesterday, I have to offer this guy something. I said to them,
make sure the police don't follow you.
I said, "Do you love music?"
What'd you offer him?
My life is music. All right, I've got the best music in the world and never seen. I said, "Do you love music?" And she said, Yeah. I said, "I got old music." I love Elvis. I said, "I have got the best Elvis video the world has ever seen. What else do you like? Do you like ABBA?" "Oh, I love ABBA. I love it." I said, "Fuck it." I went home. I got 14 DVDs, 6-hour music DVDs that I've made. I went back there. I gave it to him and said, "Have you got a DVD player?" And he led me into the lounge room, and there's a TV sort of sitting on the ground. I said, "Fucking, that's no good." Went into the dining room next to the kitchen. He said, "Oh, play here, play here." See, there's no TV. He had a projector. He put in his projector. Boney M. I don't know if you know Boney M. You know, by the rivers of Babylon. You know that song. Everyone knows. He said, "I love Boney M. Boney M." He put it on, and he played it on the big screen on the wall, and it started playing. And before I even played, because the first song was a mega mix of Boney M, the mother, the wife, she's singing Boney M. Rivers of Babylon. He fucked the audio up. After a minute, it started. Within a minute, he's up there bopping away. She's bopping away. Daughter's bopping away. The kids are bopping away. Absolutely fucking loved it. And I said, all right, here's my David Icke, number 3 London Reel. Watch this. You have to watch this. You sit down. 3 hours, you got to watch this. This is the most, you have to watch this. This will change your life. When I went there today, he hadn't watched it. I said, today, you cannot watch this today. I'm coming around tomorrow. If you don't watch this, I will never talk to you again. I will. You know what I'm talking about. Number 3. It was just the most amazing interview anyone's ever done, ever.
Did you see his speech the other day?
Roscoe, I put it on my channel, was removed within 6 hours. It's on fucking every channel on YouTube. Even that Irish woman, whatever her name is, it's got posted. It's got fucking deleted off my channel. Why is that?
Because it's him.
Anyway, that's my story. I would never have met this family. I was going to go home, and something in my head said, I've got to go there. By God. You know,
you got guided there, Peter.
Well, I'll tell you the story.
You got guided there in their house.
My mate Gary, I don't know if it's Gary. Is Gary on tonight? Gary Knight? Yeah, he is. Hi, Gary.
He is, yeah.
I just saw two of the most beautiful people you will ever meet. Oh, I got up. Look in chat. It's only a minute or two ago. Gary came around yesterday. I rang him up. He works at the hospital. He came in, and we sat there in the room, and the stories were fucking amazing. Gary and him. And what this guy told us about his experience in Samoa, he used to be a cab driver, and he was warned twice not to drive because he was going to be in a car accident. And it was fucking amazing. And that's where, he found God, and he's here on a mission to, not for himself, to help anyone he can. Like I said, he's here for the community. When I first spoke to him, it's all about community. I said, that's how it should be. Fuck the government. They are fucking shit. We don't need a government. It's about communities. You've got what you've got. I offer what I can offer. Next door can offer something. We can all offer something, and that's how we should live. Fuck these fucking parasite fucking scum.
That's how we're going to live. That's how we're going to live.
We will, Roscoe. We got two choices. We got two choices. We either they win and we're fucked. Our lives are fucked, or we win and we go to a life of freedom and democracy that we have never experienced ever in human history. It's either one or the other. There is no in between. You understand?
What about living underground?
Have a say, someone.
What about living as two classes? You've got the government class, and you've got the what do you call it? Like the rebels. When we live like underground, in caves and shit, like the ISIS of Australia.
The slaves. Yeah, I know.
That's what we're doing now.
But yeah, once
that's what it feels like.
That's
what it feels like. It feels like we're in a war zone.
We've got to get the cops on our side. That is the big one.
Yeah.
Everyone fears police.
Has anyone mentioned, because X amount of people aren't working at the moment, don't our tax dollars pay for the government and the police? So if less people are paying taxes, doesn't that mean that there's less money going to their wages? Or are they just getting money from wherever?
Wherever.
Yeah, they're just getting loans from the bankers that we've got to pay off. Our kids have to pay them off.
They want to bleed the country dry of money, and China comes in with fucking 2 bomb and buys us. They've bought the Port of Melbourne. They've fucking taken over this fucking city, state, and Australia.
Actually, I was going to say about vaccines. Don't be surprised if the first
Poison our water now.
The first round of vaccines is going to be okay because there's going to be no side effects, so that it gets everyone on the side of being happy with the vaccine. That's what I reckon. So the first round of vaccines, there's going to be nothing wrong with it.
Nah.
It's that way that the anti-vaxxers might change their minds.
Nah.
And then the second, third range, that's when they're going
to. They're not going to fuck around, mate. This is wham bam.
Everybody knows there's no vaccine. There's no vaccine.
They're not going to fuck around with this half-ass shit, mate. They are fully in on this.
But yeah, Christine, you mentioned the water. Did you just mention water before?
Oh yeah, the storm.
Our freaking water's poison.
What sort of shit's that?
Poison our bloody water.
Has anything like that happened?
I have to actually get a filter now.
Well, I've had one.
What's happening around us now, I've never, ever had happen in my lifetime. Our water was always pretty good. Our water was always pretty good, apart from the fluoride and there's a lot of crap in it. It was drinkable.
There was no gas, and there was a period when there was no electricity, but it was only for a few days. But I've never, ever had it where there was contamination in the water, ever.
Done on purpose.
No, I know.
It hasn't been windy in 6 months in Melbourne. And yet, that fucking day went crazy. And today, another crazy day. What's happening all of a sudden, 6 months of no wind, and they're fucking with us, mate. They are fucking with us.
Yeah, every time I look at the online news articles, I see this summer is going to be the coldest in record, and the next day, like heat wave coming, then the next day it's cold snap coming, and then heat wave coming. They can't make up their minds.
It was above average. It was above average for August. We had 4 days in a row of 12. Are you fucking kidding me? 12 in August, a week before spring. Fuck off.
Yeah, but our weather's always been like that. It's always been up. It's always been all over the place.
No.
The news report, the news articles. One day they'll put the fear in people. Expect the coldest summer in history, and then 2 days later there'll be an article saying expect the hottest summer in history. It's just confusing people. That's the whole point of it.
Well, that's why you don't read it. Don't read that shit. It is what it is. You wake up, you look outside. Like you can't rely on the weather forecast anyway.
I don't read it to learn anything. I just read it to see what the fuck.
Yeah, I know, but it's just a whole load of bullshit that they feed us. You've got to know. Like if you follow all their rubbish, it'll drive you mad.
Do you remember?
So yeah, have you got a filter on your water, Peter? I'm going to get one. What's a good one in Australia to buy? What sort of filters are good to buy?
Call a company called
the chat.
Great Water in Camberwell, and get a reverse osmosis. A reverse osmosis. The only water filter system you can have. It takes away every single thing, and the water is like fucking heaven.
All right, I'll get it from you.
If you ever drink tap water after that,
have you got one?
I've had it for 9 years.
How have you got one?
I've had it for 9 years.
No,
Did you hear me?
Breaking up now. You're breaking up.
I've had it for 9 years. Can you hear me, Roscoe?
I can hear, yeah.
I think she's breaking up. She's frozen.
She's frozen.
She's frozen. See, as soon as you talk about global warming, you fucking freeze up. That's how fucked this is.
Keep forgetting to ask you, did you say you used to work in IT or something?
30 years.
Which company?
Hang on. It's Christina. No, it's not. Gary, I know you're there. Can you email me that? Because my phone's only shitty. Apparently, Gary's just told me that A woman has called out Paul Keating as a pedophile out front of Andrew's office today. If you don't know about Paul Keating, Fiona Barnett exposed him and all the other CNX Jews. Yeah. I started my computer career, used to be called ICI Australia, changed the name to Orica. After 15 years, I went out on my own as a computer consultant and worked for many companies. And my biggest job was at the Herald and Weekly Times in 1991. I had a 3-year contract where I developed the payroll system. I turned the payroll system into a shabby old heap of garbage into an online system. And if you want to ring the payroll office at the Herald and Weekly Sun and ask them who developed the payroll system, they'll say it's me. So I'm not a fucking idiot. It was the best job I ever had.
Guess who developed the billing system for AGL in South Australia?
You.
They used to have it in a MS Access database. That's what it used to be in. AGL. The billing system.
I let her in, but I shouldn't have.
You love me. I know you love me.
You're breaking up.
How many women have you told to F off? How many times have you told me to F off and when you've gone right off? And I'm still here, Peter. You know, like
you're the only one.
You know, where are the rest of them?
You're the only one.
All gone. You told them all to F off and they never came back, whereas I'm still here, see? So I'm your number one fan, Peekay.
Oh, he's told me to F off a few times.
Yeah, you just won't learn. When?
No, when I first started commenting on your videos.
Yeah, but you guys are blokes. You hear that all the time. You hear that all the time. We don't hear that all the time.
I didn't tell you to fuck off. When was that?
No, like it was.
Yeah, you have. You said if you don't do this, you can get off. You can F off. I said just calm down, Peter.
I was commenting.
What are you going?
I was commenting on your video, but I was being like, probably I was being sarcastic or something, trying to be funny. And I think because you obviously didn't know me, you took me as being serious, so you tell me to fuck off. I'm like, relax, man. I was being funny.
All right, fuck off. I'll bet you. Roscoe, I got to talk to you about some DJ, music stuff.
I'll freeze again.
I'll talk to you about it later.
I'll freeze again.
Quickly, Roscoe.
You're all right. We can hear you. We can see you.
Shut up. Roscoe, I like to make mega mixes and medleys. Can you suddenly find like a beat, the up-tempo background beat to a, you know what a medley is, don't you? And a mega mix. A mega mix is more up-tempo. I need to find, I don't know, I'm not into this, like an upbeat medley to make it a mega mix. How do I find that music?
Like the background, like the loop, the background music.
Yeah. There's I've got a few of them. There's so many. I just don't want a straight medley of songs. I need a background to.
What type of music? What type of music are you going to mix?
The 60s stuff, like the old 60s groups, Man for Man, Bee Gees, whatever.
So a bit like Jive Bunny.
Who?
A bit like Jive Bunny. You know how Jive Bunny's got that beat in the background?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Have you got something, I keep searching YouTube. I can't fucking find anything. So I've just made all these medleys without any, up-tempo beat. Because, you've got, like you said, Stars on 45 or Jive Bunny. You don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what they call it.
Send me something. I don't want to talk about it here because this show's all about Christina.
Yeah, all right.
I just saw this Archimedes and I. Peekay's told me to fuck off more times than he said hello. I got to admit, Archimedes and I, we've had a lot of fucking exchange. Archimedes and I, just tell me, are you a male or female? I still don't know. But he's actually...
Peekay, is your mobile number ending 343?
Sorry, say that again?
mobile number, does it end in 43?
Yeah.
Yeah, to make sure.
Yeah. Hang on, who we got here? Hang on, who we got here? Oh, you're fucking kidding.
So did you know MyGov website needed to be upgraded a month before COVID started?
Why am I not surprised?
Due to a expected increase in demand.
In what? In activity?
Yeah, I saw the contract application. They put out the contract for the people to upgrade MyGov.
Yeah.
This was back in, I think, November, December. And it was because there was going to be a influx or a greater demand for MyGov.
Yeah, so they knew in advance. Yeah. Is that Terrible Tim coming on?
I think so.
Oh, no, Peter, you're going to be on here all night.
I think it's an imitation. I don't think it's him.
No, I remember one night I was listening to you, and I think you were talking to one of these guys, and I fell asleep. And like in the middle of the night, it was still going, and it's like 2 or 3 hours later, and like they're still friggin' talking.
No, it's not him. It's an imitation.
It's not. It's an imitation. It's a monster.
He's not coming on.
It's a plant.
It's a plant.
An infiltrator.
Are you the real terrible Tim?
We've got an infiltrator.
Hey, Peekay, can you hear me?
No, it's him. It's him.
Did he say something?
Yeah, I heard his voice. It's him.
Terrible Tim.
Peekay, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's him. I can't see you though.
Yeah, I think my computer slowed down, so that's probably why you're not seeing me. It seized or whatever.
Black screens matter.
What the fuck you doing here?
I figure I'd just check in on the brother.
You've got a couple of people here that might want to ask you a question.
There's a sister here too. There's a sister here too.
Yeah, I'm taking questions and requests.
Go for it. Any questions to the legend, Terrible Tim?
Well, too bad my pretty face is not showing up on there.
You're not Tiny Tim, are you? Are you Tiny Tim or Terrible Tim?
Tiny Tim. I've heard that before. Someone must have saw me with my pants down.
That's why you got a black screen. All right, ask away, Moscow. Ask him.
Where's Tim from? Where are you from, Tim?
New York City.
I was going to ask you what it's like over there.
Yeah, I'm in an outlying suburb, and it's a nightmare out here. Everything is halfway. You know, they open things up, but they open them up halfway, and it has to be a COVID freak show. Tonight,
I'm talking about the riots and how the.
I'm not near the riots because I'm in an outlying suburb, Staten Island, New York, which is just the Staten Island ferry ride away from Manhattan.
I've been there.
Say that again, PK fan number one.
I said I've been to Staten Island.
Oh, you have? Okay. Yeah,
of course.
People in the other boroughs hate Staten Island, but it's just a place to live. I don't get it. They hate Staten Island because
Everybody hates everyone these days.
Everyone hates Staten Island because they voted for Trump, but it doesn't make any difference which clown you put in the seat. It's the same bullshit. They all support the fake bug.
True.
And the Democrats, their job is to support the BLM, Antifa, and all the bullshit and the riots and everything. That each side does their own damage to the people.
Yeah.
Have you seen the similarities between Trump and Mussolini?
Say it again, truth in your face.
The similarities between Trump and Mussolini.
Oh, yeah.
What are they?
It's a cult of personality. Trump said it best when he was running for office back in 2016. He said he could go into the street and punch somebody right in the face and the people will still love him. And Trump, he signed off on. I know there's people who support Trump, but he signed off on the fake bug. And not only did he sign off on the fake bug, he says he's going to have his military go out and distribute that vaccine in a powerful way. And now we all know, because of the CD website, that they said only 9,000 people died in a country of 330 million people. It's absurd.
6,000.
6,000.
My daughter-in-law's a nurse, and yeah, since March, April, whenever it was, she hasn't had work. So she's been staying home. This is a nurse during a pandemic.
Yeah, in the middle of a pandemic.
And this information coming out. This information coming
Yeah,
out. It makes no.
I used to really follow.
Sorry.
She's frozen.
Okay. Yeah, this information coming out, you guys, as you know.
I used to follow the US politics religiously until fairly recently, because I just. But am I frozen again?
Oh, no, keep going. You're on and off frozen.
Yeah, she's frozen. I'm blacked out. But anyway, all because of this guy.
Am I back?
Yeah.
You're right. You're unfrozen. Global warming effect.
Yeah, I used to follow it pretty religiously, but more for the comedy. It was a comedy show.
Yeah.
It was just. But look, both sides of this. It's just a different side of the same bullshit.
Absolutely. Oh, we lost her.
She's gone.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm PK, as you know, even though all this information is coming out quietly, and even though Yahoo News and Forbes and a Fox News channel in Michigan, maybe another few mainstream media sources are going to cover it, even though this information has come out, it doesn't change a damn thing. All of this stuff should be shut down. The social distancing, and the mask, and the lockdowns. This information should stop all of this, but it doesn't. The insanity rages on.
Roscoe, ask a few questions, because
yeah, I was going to say they're not going to let it stop, because they need everyone to
5G now. Hopefully it works a bit better.
Sadly, it does.
But were you guys able to hear what I just said?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Timmy boy, we're going to have a big show Friday night. You and a few others. So save yourself for Friday. I just want Christina and Roscoe to ask you one or two questions, and then we'll bid you farewell till Friday. All right?
Okay, fair enough.
Ask him questions.
What? My only question was, like, how bad are the empty towns, the riots, the protests over there compared to what we're probably seeing on TV?
Well, like I said, I only see it on TV because I'm in an outlying borough. But yeah, I see the same things you see on TV. It's insane, absolutely insane. And this Mayor de Blasio, as I understand it, has an order on the police not to do anything. I don't know how true that is, but the riot.
One thing I can't sort of understand with your politics is, why can't Trump just take control of all the states?
Yeah, well, there's a down.
Right, if there's rioting, there's people dying, why can't he just send in, military to fucking get it back in order?
Well, there's a downside to that too, because really the governors and the mayors are all working in collusion to do nothing about this.
Mm-hmm.
And then if Trump sends in the military, that's martial law. So there are no good options, because the governors and the mayors are in collusion with the New World Order plan. It's top down, lockstep, total control of everything.
Hey guys, I met a guy today, first time, and I started talking about it. And we got talking, and he ended up saying, Donald Trump's going to be the saviour, and it's all about the November elections.
That's all Q talk.
I said, what? Why the fuck is he waiting all this time while the whole world is fucking, turned upside down? People are killing themselves, whatever. Why wait then? He's president now. For fuck's sake, just do something now. He said, no worries. It's all part of the plan. There's going to be a hardship for a few months. When he wins the November election, it's all going to be good. Oh, yeah.
You know what they call those, Peter? They're the Q-tards.
Q-tards. Yeah.
So you don't believe in Q? No one believes in Q. Q, yeah, cool.
It's a psyop.
Yeah, I know. One thing I could never understand with the whole Q thing, like they would say, he's revealed that they're going to do this, they're going to do that, they're going to do this.
They've done stuff all.
The thing is, like they're making, they're giving out these codes or putting everything in code. The deep state, the Democrats, they can read the fucking posts too. So there's nothing real secretive about it. Yeah,
well, they throw in a bit of truthful stuff just to confuse people, to bring people on, and then they just come out with crap like that. Trump is the savior. It's a lot of bullshit. He's part of the same group.
He's probably
where he gave himself totally away to me was when he took out Soleimani. It just proved who he's working for.
And so Mussolini said, "Let's make Italy great again." Mussolini wanted to build a wall.
Yeah.
And all this shit about children being taken out of this underground fucking city tunnel.
Like an actor,
shit about
charming personality.
Children? There's no children fucking taken out of underground tunnels. Sorry,
yeah, I think those figures are way out. Like saw some figures, something like 100,000 kids go missing every year. Like that's a lot of kids.
Million. All at Buckingham Palace, mate. Or most of it.
Terrible Tim, what do you think about Biden? I can't believe that they've got Biden up there.
I theorize that they put Biden in there to hand the election off to Trump because as bad as
I don't know because
as bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think when Trump was behaving himself, and when he was on track, he was strong. But as soon as he started pulling back a bit, and going a bit rogue with a few of his things where he wasn't complying with his bosses, they started turning on him, and it looked like they want the Democrats back in. It's like they were trying to set the Democrats up for a win because they control it all. Your vote doesn't control anything. But it looks like he's gaining some traction again now. Trump's gaining some traction because he must be behaving himself. I don't know. I haven't been following it much lately.
No, don't worry. It's all part of the script.
I know. It's not even what we're talking about. I don't even follow it anymore because it's just a load of bullshit. They're all the same.
It is a script.
They work for the same mob, but their bosses choose who they're putting in, not the people.
My red flag with Trump was when he was it in the first few months of being in office. He called Jerusalem the capital of Israel.
Yeah. You've seen his photos where he's there.
Yeah, that's a red flag. Like what gives the president of one country to name the capital of another country?
That is the capital of the New World Order.
Right.
Yeah.
The guy is working for the Jews.
Right. That's where you'll find all these. That's where you'll find all these people who've gone missing. Epstein, a whole lot of Weinstein, Epstein. That's where you'll find them.
Ghislaine Maxwell has a submarine license.
Does she?
It's all part of the script, and then the idiot voter will perceive that, well, at least Trump knows where he is, and he doesn't touch little girls on C-SPAN. So
anymore.
So so he's the lesser of two evils. But really, it's the same evil. As PK said, it's all part of the script.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
who the fuck would have Joe Biden as president? I mean, fucking what?
Some
Yeah, well,
Tony
he's
face.
put in there. He's put in there. Like, he's gonna-
330 million people, decent people, and you've got this piece of fucking
Look at what we've got. What are you
fucking
about?
Indian, child molesting fucking garbage.
I'd rather have Joe Biden than what we've got. Look at what we've got.
Yeah,
It's no better.
Biden should be prosecuted for touching those little girls on C-SPAN. But
Well,
instead,
it looks like they've all been touching up little girls.
he's the president. It's crazy.
It's like a prerequisite for any governmental position. You've got to be touching up. No.
But at least
Apparently that's how they
But
control each other, because they can all bribe each other with something that they've done.
but
Yeah,
at least, but at least the other politicians wait for the cameras to be off before they start messing with the kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you guys. I'm going to ask you this: Robert Kennedy Jr., whatever. He made a speech in Berlin. What do you think about him?
Oh, he did a very good job, PK. I don't know if he's totally on our side and there's not a shill aspect to him, but he did a beautiful job in Berlin, in my mind. That was a good speech.
What was this sort of like? They set him up because we know the famous John F. Kennedy speech in Berlin. Ich bin ein Berliner.
Right.
Yeah.
They've set him up there. Of all places, Berlin. I don't even know where he's come from. Wake me up here, Tim. Didn't this guy apparently die in a plane crash in his own little plane, coming home wherever he lives on some island, and it crashed? Is that
That's
the Robert Kennedy I'm talking about? How many Robert Kennedys are there?
Kennedy. I think that was
Is that
another Kennedy.
All right, sorry, I didn't know there were so many fucking Robert Kennedy, fucking juniors, fucking junior 3, junior fucking 4. So who is this fucking guy we see now? Obviously, he's a Q guy. They're all, with the Q shit. Is this guy genuine or what?
If he's Q, he's not genuine.
So he's not genuine.
Well, if he's Q, you can write him off straight away.
All right. Terrible Tim, what do you reckon?
Well, I think there may be a shill aspect to Kennedy because in the past he said, some vaccines are good or something like that. But, the main thrust of what he said in Berlin, I think, is valid. And I think he did a good job. We got to, when somebody's telling the truth and being honest and saying something that's right, we say, yeah. And if they're not, then we call that out too. What choice do we have?
Is Ron Paul still alive?
Ron Paul?
Ron Paul, yeah, he does a show too.
Well, we fucking up. What happened?
He's one of the better ones. He would be one of the better ones, I reckon, Ron Paul.
What's he doing, Ted? He was supposedly set up to be the next president, and they fucked him around. And his son, Rand Paul. What's the story with those two?
Well, those two also have what I call a shill aspect to them. Because Rand Paul, he claimed to have the fake bug. Ron Paul, he threw in the towel. And when he was at those debates, of course, he didn't say what he knows about 9/11 that we all know. He said, I'm not saying, at that debate, he was saying, I'm not saying that 9/11 was an inside job, So he's not totally on our side. There's a shill aspect to all these suckers.
Yeah, it's true. You can't trust any of them. He's Peekay loves him. Peekay loves him. He's a Freemason.
Oh, fuck off.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He's original grandma.
I don't have an opinion on him, but I'm just like hearing about him,
Mate, he's the only guy that's had balls over the years to speak out. Only person that I've heard on mainstream to speak out.
Look, you've got to give him some credit. But look, with anyone, you just got to be guarded because you just don't know. We had that conversation, Peter.
Alan Jones, is he just bullshit as well?
Alan Jones, but the only guy in the media that speaks 95% of the truth.
Yeah, there you go.
Funny enough, he's got the same name as Alex Jones in America. I think he's the Alex Jones of Australia. He tells you a lot of, like all these supposed doctors have come out and sent a letter to Daniel Andrews today. None of them say COVID-19 does not exist. They will always say it's there.
Yeah.
None of them, until they say COVID-19 bullshit, then we know they're genuine. No one will.
They always say, "Oh, there is a virus, but there's no pandemic." Yeah, there is a virus though.
Yeah, there you go. But like you said, you got to be guarded. You have to be guarded.
You got to be guarded with you've got to be guarded with your neighbor these days. You've got to, your best mates. Like I've got to be guarded with Peekay. Look at him.
He's my guardian angel. Oh, fuck me.
My mates in Dingley, their neighbour rings up the cops almost every day if they have a visitor. The cops rock up to their house to check if they've got a visitor there.
Yeah.
That's what this piece of shit did with me Friday. Hoping I get $200 fine. Thinking I might have had someone else in my fucking house in my isolation party.
But the cops don't ask to come in. They just come to the door.
What a fucking dog. Wait till I see you. Wait till I see you.
The cops are there like 3-4 times a day. I'm telling them like they're bored. Cops are like bored at the moment. So of course they're going to come to every call.
Wait till Saturday, they won't be fucking bored.
Yeah, they won't be bored Saturday.
Every cop in Melbourne will be there.
Peter, we don't even know if it's going ahead because that Jamie McIntyre got up and said, I didn't listen to the whole thing, but he was, some people are getting up saying it's been delayed until the 19th or something, but threatening Andrews to stop the lockdown, otherwise we're going on the 19th.
That could be a good idea.
We don't even know if it's going to go ahead.
Leave me alone.
Let's hear his roadmap and then protest instead of him doing it.
Look, really, with what hard work they've done to shut it down, we all got to go, man. Let's go.
Let's give it a go.
It's all right, Peter. They can come after me.
This guy spoke to today. I said to him, I'm sick of fucking hearing helicopters every night and fucking fucking sirens going off down the main road every fucking 10 minutes. He said, mate, if I still had my fucking guns, I'd be fucking shooting these. See you next Tuesday. This guy's crazy. He says, I haven't gotten a gun, but I'm going there on Saturday. We fucking whatever. Man, this guy's crazy. I mean, I don't want him to go, oh, man.
You can't look. You can't be anyone who's going there to let their frustrations out. That's not in our interest, No. All you're going there is to be a number, a number to just stand up, even if you're not going there to even open your mouth. You're just going to stand. That's all, and anyone who's inciting anything, you either try and calm them down or just step back because they're obviously a plan.
So if I meet you and I get excited, what are you going to do?
Excited about what? What are you going to get excited about, Peter?
You.
Well, that's understandable, all right.
Oh, no.
What if we see DA?
You're like a little pussycat in those places. I've got to do all the talking, but I'm not talking anymore. I've said enough at those events.
I know, you talk too much.
What's that?
Did you say Big A's a pussy at these events?
He's an absolute total pussy. I don't know, and I don't know why anyone would target Peekay. He's useless. What's he going to do?
This pussy.
I've got to protect him.
So hang on, you're talking about.
If you go, make sure you go with me because I have to protect you.
She dragged me to this fucking.
You're talking about.
There was 5 people.
No, there wasn't. There was about 40 people, Peter. That's early days. That's the first one. That was the first one.
And I said, what the fuck am I doing here? And these cops came up and she started talking to him. And I'm filming this. And then I said a few words.
That's right.
And who gets on Channel 7 fucking TV? Me! Saying 2 fucking words where it's non-stop for 15 minutes. And that's me, not her. What the fuck's going on here? Terrible, Tim. You're still here.
When you
When
you look back at that, Peter,
I was just
when you
about.
look back at that protest, you know, like they came down heavy, and that was early days. They came down heavy, and this is why they're coming down heavy on all these little groups that are forming in the suburbs, like the Dandenong, Broadmeadows. Oh, geez, I love Broadmeadows. Yeah, how good is Broadmeadows? Like those guys. Yeah, if you had to choose between those Broady boys and the cops, I'm on the Broady boys side any day. Anyway, the thing is,
nothing.
The cop with the fucking
they don't want these gatherings getting bigger. That's why they're coming down heavy on anyone. And that was the first sign of it when we went to that one in St Kilda, Peter. Like you saw it. You know, there was like 2 cops for every person there, and they didn't go away. You know.
That's why I'm more likely to believe a lot of these things you see on the news are fake, like the arrests and all that. Is to scare people.
Yeah, it's all. Look, it's a scare campaign right now, you know, and people are falling for it. Especially this thing that happened today with this woman who got her place raided with her phones and that. You know, everyone's shitting themselves. Everyone's talking about it.
It's
you know,
fake.
it's just more of the same bullshit. What?
Terrible was gone. I was going to get him to say it was fake. It's fake.
It's fake.
Fake.
It probably look. I reckon. Well, look. The test for me is whether these hard done by people come out and speak to our community about it. Because that woman who got choked by the cops a few weeks back, where is she? Has she spoken to anyone?
Guess what?
You know, you've got to hand it to Renee, Peter. You know,
I got a strike today on the video where I exposed the choking woman. After what? I got a strike today. They removed the video. The choking woman. What a fucking joke. Why?
No, because she was a fake. That's probably because she was a fake. That's why you got a strike.
She was fucking fake as fuck. It's idiots. I won't mention names. Called it as being real. Fuck off.
You know what? All you do is you wait a few weeks. Sorry, but you just wait a few weeks and see if they come out to us. And if they don't come out to us, you know, they're fake. You know, they're plants. You know, anyone who's genuine, and especially the women, because generally they get emotional about it, and they've got a gripe, and they'll come out to someone in our community, and they'll talk about what their experience. You know, these people are, you know, they're here one day, gone. You know, and apparently, I was watching your mate Craig Cole's video, and he was
no, your mate, not my mate, your mate.
No, it's your mate. Anyway, he's all right, Craig Cole. Anyway,
he's all right now.
Well, you know what?
Freemason, mate, but go on.
Who knows? Who knows who? You know, who? We don't know who anyone is. You know, you could be a Freemason for I know.
Hang on, before you go, I've got a comment from George Jones. Christina is the real deal. Sorry, George. You need to fucking wake up, George. Go on, keep going.
Yeah, what was I saying? I don't know. Craig, his video. He called out who that cop was who arrested her, and he's dodgy as. You know, he was associated. You've got to watch the video. He explains it. I can't remember it. But anyway,
the article they wrote up about the guy.
They're all dodgy. Huh?
They wrote up an article about the guy that was filming it, the boyfriend or whatever he was.
Oh, it's pitiful.
But look, I don't really push that one too much because I know men who would act a lot more meekly than that. You know, so. But what I was getting at is in the article, they're out there, you know, those sorts of guys are out there. So I don't see that one as fake.
No, they were talking about how he's anti-mask, but
he was anti-mask.
Yeah, that's what they wrote an article after it, like saying, you know, he's a conspiracy theorist, anti-mask, but he was wearing a mask. He was wearing a fucking bandana.
Yeah, he kept pulling the mask right. He kept making sure the mask was up. You know, get it right.
Yeah, he was wearing the partner. He was wearing a mask. The partner was he wearing a mask? What are we talking about?
He had a bandana or a scarf.
Why would he have that on his house?
Even the
media article that was saying he's a conspiracy theorist with anti-mask had a picture of him with a mask on.
But why would he have a mask on in his own house?
Because it's fake.
That's, you know.
And you found him,
and especially if the cops are coming in.
Denying
if the cops are coming into your house, what, you got to go put a mask on? Welcome. Well, yeah, welcome. I'll even put my mask on for you. Come on.
Well, it's as bad as people driving alone in a car with a fucking mask on.
Oh, that's the worst. I just see it every day.
It's beyond belief. The mask is supposed to stop you spreading this fucking virus. So you're in a car wearing a mask, stopping you spreading the virus to yourself. What the fuck?
The mask is nothing to do with the virus. That mask will do F all, you know? December and July. It's just branding. It's branding us all as slaves. That's all it is.
Between January and July, with no masks, we did pretty all right, didn't we?
Yeah, and as soon as we start wearing masks, the fucking bullshit cases skyrocketed. What the fuck?
Really, I walk to my shop, right? That's my big outing of the day. I walk to the shop, and I seriously have to stay home. And I was thinking, yeah, because as soon as I step foot out there, I can't handle it. I just look around and I think, like, how these people are just effed up. You know, like, what the hell is wrong with people? And anyway, but now we're even more dangerous at home. We're even more dangerous at home with our Facebook. You know, you can't go out, you can't stay home, and you can't go online. We're all going to get done on Facebook. You know, what do they want?
State of disaster.
So now they don't even want us to stay home now. They want to just put us straight in the FEMA camps. Anyway, with that, I'm going to go, all right? I'll leave you with that thought.
The gulags are coming.
Gulag. All right, guys. It was going to be a short show. Thanks, Roscoe.
Nice to meet you, Roscoe.
You too.
He's pretty cool. He's good.
I'll see you on Saturday.
You'll see me, and I'll be probably the first one pulled out of there. So you probably won't see me for long. You might see the backside of me.
And it's big.
See someone being dragged away.
Well, it is what it is.
All right, everyone.
On Saturday morning, go onto the Big Police website and report all these crowds at all these different locations that aren't social distancing.
Yeah.
So they disperse all the police to all these locations.
Yeah, like, all right. Like, you reckon they're going to fall for that?
A few months ago, I was putting in the addresses of all the cop shops around Melbourne, saying there's a group of people.
All right.
Told off.
If I wake up early, I'll start reporting. All right. If we get bored at the protest, we'll start ringing that. Who do we ring? The police. We just go online on the police website, do we?
The Big Police website. Report anti-social distances.
Roscoe, you bring all your equipment there. We'll set it up, and I'll bring my my CDs, and we'll have a bit of a fucking disco rage.
No, you can't. You can't have fun in public. You'll be done straight away. No, you can't enjoy yourself in public. You're gone.
That's why you posted that video tonight, Peekay, about the guy that was playing music in the street.
That was him. That was him.
No, it wasn't me.
And the cops came and arrested him.
Someone told me that when I think it was my brother. They saw that the day before. I thought, fucking what?
You can't.
You
can't sing. You get coronavirus if you sing.
And the cops rocked up, and because he didn't hand them his ID, they arrested him.
No, apparently he was in his next door neighbours. Was that right?
While he was in his neighbour's house. Yeah.
Oh, well, I did mine in my own house, and anyway.
Isolation party.
I was going to say, all right, fuck to that one.
I can't wait to have a big party, though, eh? You know, I reckon that as soon as we have a day free of lockdown, we're all just going to go mad. Don't you reckon? We'll all just go mad.
I'm pretty sure the curfews. They're going to get rid of the curfew first. I reckon that's the first thing that they're going to.
I just cannot get my head around this curfew. I can't let myself think about it too much because
listen to what Brett Sutton said today about it. Like there was no purpose for it.
It was dumb as fuck.
Against the legislation. You can't create a directive that has no purpose in the Health Act.
Yeah.
Brett Sutton said he doesn't understand.
People are still following it, otherwise you get your fine. And they don't want to be writing letters.
Curfew's working because we can catch people that are breaking the curfew easier.
Makes sense, doesn't it? Who the fuck's Brett Sutton anyway? I mean, unelected fucking dickhead working for a corporation. He's controlling 6 million people's lives. I just got a comment here. Sorry, guys.
Did you see my See You Next Tuesday video with Daniel Andrews?
I'll check it out. Oliver Kennedy.
Did you see the funny one that's gone up? I've got it on my page. Of the guy who's doing a parody of Daniel Andrews. He's bloody good. He speaks exactly like him.
I did it. I uploaded it. And Silly St. George, who is still here, said, "What the fuck are you putting this up for?" George thought it was the real guy.
I too.
And terrible fell for it as well. He thought it was the real guy. He says, "Fucking what?"
No, I thought it was a real Daniel Andrews, but it was your voice. I thought it was your voice, PK.
It was brilliant. Anyway, Oliver Kennedy, who is PK and why is he trolling the PS stream? What the fuck's that? What's PS stream? Well, Oliver Kennedy, I don't know how you come on here. If you don't know who I am, you wouldn't fucking be here. So how about you fuck off? Anyway.
Why did that not come as any surprise? All right, Peter, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get my beauty sleep, man. I've got a big day tomorrow.
St. George has come back. I thought it was crap. No, George, you fell for it. You thought it was him. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming on. What show is this? Number 13, I think.
So what?
I'm only in bed by 8 o'clock now. This is way past my bedtime.
Yeah, me too.
So all right. Friday night, you said?
I'm usually getting up at this time. No Ash tonight. Sorry, guys. I don't know if we'll might not see her again.
So Friday? Say Friday?
Sorry? Friday, everyone. I'm going to do a show. Terrible Tim. I hope to have Mad Pyman. I hope to have Robbo Max, and I've got a special guest who was on here before. Never come on a show before, a British guy. Fantastic channel. Anyway, same time, Friday. Join us the day before the fucking big fucking whatever here in good old Melbourne town.
Fun times.
Anyway, we've had a couple of different people tonight, which is good.
I bet you don't go. You're too chicken. You're chicken.
No, I'm going with this guy I met today. He hasn't got a gun, but he's got something else.
Hang on.
I think he was talking Molotov cocktails or something. But anyway, he's a bit fucking crazy. I'm not sure if I should have met this guy. Anyway, he's definitely going, and we'll see. And I'll tell you one thing. I'll make a prediction here.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong often. I guarantee you, Saturday morning at 7 a.m., there will
be shut off. Yeah, you're right.
There will be a news broadcast that Melbourne's train rail has been fucking
shut down.
Absolutely.
Yep. And I'll make another prediction. They'll give it an hour, and then they'll start to rumble. They'll give it an hour.
Whatever.
They won't let it go for longer than an hour.
They don't want anyone coming in, and no one's going to drive it. 5% of people will drive. 95 catching trains.
Everyone should drive because there's heaps of parking around the city. There's no one in the city. It's bare as.
Well, we'll see. All right.
Parking's no problem. I live around that area. There's no problem with parking. Just drive. If you don't get blocked off.
So everyone meet at Christina's place because that's in the 5 kilometre radius, and we'll all go.
I was going to say to meet at the there's a hotel across the road. Hang on, I'll tell you. I advertised it somewhere, but
PK,
across the
I'll
road.
pick you up.
We'll meet at anyone who's coming on their own. We'll all meet at what time is it? 11:45. 15 minutes beforehand. Hang on a minute. I'll look it up. At the
We can take a tandem bike.
Botanic. Hang on. I'll tell you where we're meeting.
Are you inciting?
Am I inciting?
Yeah.
Listen, how is it inciting when we have every right to express ourselves? We've got freedom of movement. You know, they're just trying to bluff us. You know, it's completely lawful to protest. How are you inciting when it's lawful to protest? You know, they're just trying to bluff people. It's just bullshit. Anyway, that's my view. Yeah, so no, I'm inspiring, actually. I'm not inciting. I'm inspiring people.
All right. Where are they?
Okay. Hang on.
This tape will self-destruct in 10 seconds. No.
I've got to find it. It's just the hotel across the road, the Botanic Seasons or something. It's right across the road. 348 St Kilda Road, Melbourne. 348. 10:45. Whoever's going on their own, just meet up there. We'll all walk across together in our pack of like a pack of 1,000. Safety in numbers.
There's no hotel fucking near the shrine.
There is 348 St Kilda Road. Have a look. It's the Botanic Seasons or Seasons Botanic or something.
Yeah, but it's closed.
We're not going inside, Peter. We're just meeting at the front, for goodness sake. Do I have to explain everything to him? All right, I'm going.
I was going to go there and stay there for a drink while you idiots.
You won't be there, all right? You won't be there.
I won't be. All right. Everyone.
You will be. I'll come pick you up, PK.
Say it again, Roscoe.
I said I can't pick you up.
No, I'm going with me, mate, with the Molotov cocktails. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, guys. It's refreshing. We've never had anyone from overseas tonight. I think they've given me the arse.
No, we had Terrible Tim.
Oh, shit, I forgot about him.
Yeah,
But he actually shouldn't have come on because he's not.
He's what?
He's not, you know what?
He's not what?
He's not, a patron. But he just came on. He came on just to get you two excited because the guy's a legend and someone that.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's cute.
He'll be there Friday night, everyone. All right. On that note, I'm fucking off to bed because I gotta.
Watch my see you next Tuesday video, PK.
How did I miss that? Because I'm sub to you.
Yeah, I'm saying like.
Have you got a channel? Is your channel Truth in Your Face?
Hey, what?
Yeah, Truth in Your Face.
I have to look. I'll look. I'll check it out.
Daniel Andrews song.
I'll give you a thumbs up.
I put a video up today about the whole Brett something thing.
Yeah, I've seen the bit one. How did you, mix his fucking dopey face? How did you do that?
Oh, there's a website. You just upload a photo and it makes your photo nod.
Oh, good. All right. So you're the man to come to make videos, yeah?
He's good.
You could come in handy. Look, we could do some damage with you.
The guy's crazy. The guy's crazy.
All right, I'm off. See you guys. Enjoy.
All right.
Bye.
I'm off to see everyone. See you Friday. Same time, same channel. If I don't get fucking removed by then.
Hang on. We could be permanently removed. We might be wiped out after Saturday.
Oh, this is before Saturday, so I'll make sure.
I've already warned him. I'm not signing any bail documents. They can lock me up.
Andrews might ask China to nuke us.
They can lock me up with my fellow truthers. All right.
If you get locked up at St Kilda prison, is it all in male, female, or do you have separate?
I don't care.
They have to release you after 4 hours, isn't it?
Do they? Nah, they can keep you. They'll bribe you to sign off your bail documents. No one bail me out. All right, I don't want anyone to bail me out. I want to stay in there.
You might be arrested under the Health Act or whatever. They can only detain you for a certain amount of time.
Is there a tranny cell apart from male and female?
Why are you asking?
You're
asking a friend, are you?
You know, I don't know.
Yeah,
I reckon the greatest song would be more.
We might find out after this weekend. Hey, Peter, we might find out, all right?
So
Or I might.
50% trannies.
Well, I live here.
Well, everyone thinks you're a man, so I didn't want to say that.
That's all right.
You
That's
got
all
to
right. We'll keep it a mystery. We'll keep it a mystery.
You got to finally admit that you're a
You're
man.
going to keep wondering, you know? You're going to keep people wondering about you.
You got to take that week off and show your Adam's apple or what?
I've got a bit of an Adam's apple.
I know you have.
I have got one.
Easiest
All
way
right.
to have a threesome.
And you got man boobs as well.
No, I've got boobs. I've always had boobs.
You're a man. You're a man.
Yeah.
What's that song by the Yardbirds?
I'm more man than a lot of men.
There's actually two songs called I'm a Man by Yardbirds and I think
What's
it's Small Faces.
What did I
Look it
say?
up. There's two songs in the 60s by two different groups. One was the Yardbirds and one was Small Faces called I'm a Man.
I'm a man.
Google
Yeah,
it.
there's lots of songs like that.
What about
Beautiful.
Divine? Remember Divine?
Yeah. Yeah, do I remember Divine?
You think I'm a man, but I'm only a child or something?
Yeah, I'm only a boy. Yeah. Yeah. I give myself away when I admit to knowing that music.
Oh, you're not that old, are you? Well, no, I'm not that old.
Huh?
I was like,
I'm in my late 30s. I'm getting younger every week. I'm going.
I think George Jones has got the hots for you. A true St. Kilda chick.
That's it, man.
Are you saying she walks the streets in St. Kilda?
No, I don't walk the street. I do walk the streets, but not in that way.
controls the streets.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. I'll see you Friday
Good night.
night. Good night.
Everyone.
Good
Bye.
night, Dick. Good night, Dick.
Bye.